Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Bree Naomee and today I'll be guiding you through a short 40-minute Vinyasa Yang style of yoga. Please remember there are many different ways to practice, many different styles, teachers and teachings. I will be your guide, however your biggest teachers are your body and your breath. Please be mindful of any injuries you may have and remember to adjust the poses to suit your body. Today's focus is all about strength, length and contentment. Let's find a comfortable seat for you to start the practice and just ground down into your body. Either just cross-leg, half lotus, full lotus, on your knees, whatever is comfortable. Lengthen through your spine. Let go of any little niggles or unnecessary tension through the upper body. Any little movement, and then find stillness just briefly today. Find your natural harmonious breath in and out through the nose, nothing forced, nothing controlled. So moving through a fairly quick practice today, 40 minutes Vinyasa, all about strength and length. So make sure you listen to your body. Let's take a twist here, left hand on the right knee, right hand behind you, press up, and then if it feels okay, gazing over your right shoulder. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, twist a little deeper if your body allows you to. And then slowly flow through to the other side. Left hand on the right knee. Left hand behind you. Press up and then gently twist around, gazing over the shoulder. And today is all about contentment. So one of yoga's 8 limbs by Patanjali, focusing on Santosha, which means contentment. Take a little roll through your upper body, so being content with where you are, whichever level you are at, wherever your body is, you're exactly where you need to be. Let's come through into all fours position. Finding a neutral spine to start with here. Developing a little bit more of a stronger breath too, so starting to use our Ujjayi breath. Sit back onto the heels. Come forward and then just tuck your toes if that feels okay. Let's clasp the hands and start to roll through the wrists here. Inviting a wave of movement, releasing any tightness through that wrist joint, maybe some circles in one direction and then the other. And this is also taking away what we're feeling in the toes perhaps. Opening through the meridian lines through the bottom of the feet. Let's come back into all fours now. Take some cat-cows. Inhale, drop the belly down, gaze up. Exhale, press the earth away. Belly to the spine. Slowly move down into your cow position, linking breath with movement. Exhale, press that earth away. Eyes between the thighs. Get some nice opening through the spine here. Rolling those shoulder blades down and back as you come into your cow position. And exhale, press out. Create that space between your vertebrae. Go at your own pace here. Inhale and exhale, using the breath to create that space, that openness. Let's turn the fingertips around now to your own degree, finding some stretch into the wrists and also the forearms, so you can sink the hips back and forth or do some circles, just play around with where you're at again. And slowly moving. Good. Flipping the fingertips back to the front now. Let's stand up onto the knees, hands on the hips, coming into some little back movements here. So hands can be supporting, take a little bit of a back bend, that's one option. Otherwise, left hand comes down onto the left heel and stretch the right arm back, coming into like a half camel or Ustrasana pose. Opposite side, taking a bit of flow movement here, right hand, right heel, left hand stretches back, or remember you can just stay where we were with just placing your hands on your lower back and just taking that gentle back bend. Flowing from side to side here. Pressing the hips forward, opening through the heart. Good. And then slowly, mindfully come back into all fours. Take some organic movement now through the body. rolling through the hips, the spine, bend the elbows, whatever your body needs to. Just follow your intuition here, wherever your body wants to go. And then tuck the toes. Let's lift the hips up into downward facing dog. Again, we're moving through a little quicker today. These are short practice if you don't have a lot of time. So walk out your dog, lift up your right leg, bend the knee, open the hip, chest towards the thighs here, pressing into the earth. Opposite side, left leg swings up, bend the knee. Again, just taking it to your own degree, pedaling out the feet. Right leg up again, bend the knee, and let's bring the right knee to the right elbow. Inhale up to the sky, bend the knee again, right knee, right elbow, squeeze the core. So on the exhale, inhale up. Exhale, we're squeezing the knee to meet as close as you can to the elbow or the bicep. Inhale and exhale, one more. Inhale to rise. Exhale, knee to the elbow. Inhale, rise up with the leg. And let's gently place the right leg forward in between the two palms. Knee above the ankle here. Inhale, raise the hands up, crescent lunge position. Sink the hips down, tuck the tailbone slightly. And then clasp the hands behind the back, open the heart, maybe a little back bend here. Slide your back foot down parallel with the back of the mat. And we're coming into humble warrior here. So exhale, bend down, arms come over and up in the head, over and above the head. And you're inside that right knee, getting as close as you can to the earth. Breathe. Good. Inhale, slowly come back up. Beautiful. Find some space. Crescent lunge again. So rotating back up onto the ball of the foot. Hands into cactus position here. And then slowly bring the hands down to the earth. Step the left foot forward. Come into a halfway lift. And then exhale, fold into Uttanasana. Either dangling the hands. Inhale, circle the arms up to the sky. Bring that new energy. Exhale into the heart space. Beautiful. Take a moment here. Feel the energy in your body. Grounding into the earth. Feeling that sense of contentment. Inhale, let's circle the arms up to the sky. And swan dive down on the exhale, forward fold Uttanasana once more. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, step back into plank. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, knees, chest, chin. Keeping the hips high. Sliding through on the inhale into cobra or upward facing dog. And then roll over the toes, downward facing dog as you exhale. Reset, recalibrate. Good, pedal it out. Left leg to the sky, open the knee, open the hip. Exhale, knee to the elbow. Inhale, raise it up to the sky. Exhale, knee to the elbow. Inhale, sky. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, knee to the elbow. Try and touch it. Inhale to the sky. And then exhale, knee to the elbow. One more. Inhale to the sky. And then exhale, we're slowly stepping that left foot forward in between the two palms. Inhale, crescent lunge. Taking a mudra, just taking those hands to cactus, stacking the knee above the ankle. Clasp your hands, take that little back bend, and then slide the foot, back foot, right foot, parallel to the back of the mat. Inhale, and then exhale, humble warrior. Come down in the inside of that left leg, swing the arms up and over the head to your own degree. Finding strength here. Breathe, make sure you're connected with your breath. Try an Ujjayi breath, ocean breath here, a little deeper. Inhale, slowly come back up. Square up the hips, crescent lunge. Good. And then slowly bring the hands down to the earth. Step the right foot forward, come into a halfway lift, extend out of the spine, and then Uttanasana, fold forward. Good. Inhale, let's circle the arms up to the sky, harnessing again that new energy into the heart. Pause for a moment. Good. Let's take it back then now. Just circling the arms around. Taking it to your own degree. Just doing some nice big circles forward and then back, and maybe leaning back, pressing the hips forward. Good. Moving slowly, mindfully. Maybe your back bend gets a little deeper here. Experiment and explore with your body. Good. And then bringing the right leg up, bringing some circles into the hip joint here. So out to the right side. So bringing it up into a 90-degree angle and then circling out to the right. Hands on the hips to square. Take some big circles with that right leg. Inhale up, exhale to circle back. And let's come into Warrior 3 pose, making a T shape with the body. So the upper body comes down, the back leg kicks out. You flex the feet. Bring the hands down. Maybe you can come into a half splits position. Placing the hand on the back of the calf, lengthening through that back leg as high as you can to the sky. Good. And then slowly bring the right foot to meet the left. Halfway lift again, then exhale, fold, let it go, breathe it out. Inhale, circle the arms back to the sky. Connect the palms and then exhale, heart center. Let's take some more of those circles, getting into those back bends. Again, whatever feels good for you. So circling the hands forward and then exhale to take them as far back as you can while taking that gentle back bend, or if you've got a deeper back bend, feel free. Just make sure you're aware of your body and where you're going. Press the hips forward and the heart opens up to the sky. Slowly coming back to center. Let's open through that left hip now. Bring it up to a 90-degree angle. Circle around to the side while keeping the hips nice and centered here. Belly draws in for support. Taking some nice big circles, grounding into your right foot. Your standing leg is your foundation. And then kick it back into Warrior 3 pose, making that T shape. Lengthen and strengthen here. Hands can stay at heart center, flexing the foot behind you. And we'll take it into a standing split. So kicking that back leg up as high as you can, taking any other variation that suits your body. Good, lengthening and strengthening here. Again, trust your body. Be content with where you are. It doesn't matter how high you can kick your legs. Slowly come down now, halfway lift, and then exhale, fold. Good, inhale, circle this up to the sky, hands connect. And then exhale, heart center. Beautiful. Take the hands up to the sky now. Exhale, let's swan dive back down towards the earth. Inhale, halfway lift out, flat back. Connecting back in, coming back into plank position, stepping all the way back. Inhale, either knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Slowly come down. Inhale to rise up into your cobra, upward facing dog. Shoulders roll down and back. Exhale over the toes, downward facing dog. Pull that belly right in. Good. Adjusting the pose to suit your body again here. Feeling it out. Just towards the thighs. Good, let's come back into a plank position here. Over to the side now. So right hand down, left hand over. Either staying in side plank or going for the toe here and lengthening through your left leg all the way up to the sky. Slowly step it forward now. So left leg steps between the two palms. Twisted lunge, right hand down, left hand up. Look at that strength and length. Trust yourself and your body. Right hand comes down. Good. Drop the back knee and coming into half Hanumanasana splits pose. So sink the hips back and then forward as you inhale. Exhale, sink back. Stretching into that left hamstring. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. So either coming back and forth or coming into full splits if you've got it in your practice, or using your props if you need to. So left leg lengthens forward, right leg back. Use your hands for support. Just getting as close as you can to the earth or staying into that movement and flow. Everything is optional. These are just suggestions. Please listen to your body. So be content with where you are. Santosha is being defined as being completely content and accepting and comfortable regardless of your environment. No one easy way to get out of that pose. So slowly come out, find a little bit of movement. So to be joyful and satisfied no matter what circumstance, if we're in pleasure and pain, profit or loss, success or failure, whatever that means to you. So keep on moving, keep on flowing. Let's come back into plank now. Opposite side, roll over onto the left side of the foot, left hand down, right hand up. So taking the toes here, stretching that right leg up. Or, you can just gradually move into this pose. So if you can control it, right foot comes down in between the two palms. Left hand down, right hand reaches up. Twisted lunge. Find that strength, length through your back leg. Open through the heart and then slowly drop the back knee. Square up the hips, take the hips back, stretch through that right hamstring now. Find some flow and movement. Inhale, forward, exhale, back, maybe curling over, touching the knee, or just going again to your own degree. Good. So doing the best and accepting the results of your efforts, regardless. So flow and move, or come into full Hanumanasana here and find your splits or half splits, whatever that is for you. Finding space, trying not to push or force anything here. Experiment with your body. Good, and then slowly again, no easy way to come out of these shapes, so finding whatever works for you. Coming back into all fours, let's circle the hips, round through the spine. Again, organically move wherever your body wants to go. Good. Finding some wave of movement. No rules. No one right way. Close the eyes. Feel the body. Beautiful. Take the hands a little higher on the mat now. Let's come into a nice hip opener. Right knee to right wrist. If the right foot wants to swing into the hip joint, that's fine. Otherwise, moving it up to be a little more parallel as you open the hips. So not trying to force it again into any shape, listening to your body. Nice stretch for the right side of the glutes, the IT. Come down into a low pigeon, finding the earth, breathing into the space, breathing into the tension. Relax the belly a little bit here. And so in order to find peace in our outside world, we must first need to look inside, find that peace within. We cannot love, trust, give, or live to our full potential until we have enough of that love inside of ourselves. So creating space in the body, creating space in the mind, creating space in your day to do your daily practice and try to cultivate more of that love and compassion for yourself. That's really what contentment is about. It's about acceptance. Let's deepen the breath here. A little check-in point to see if the body has received here, coming into your next edge. Maybe letting go a little deeper into the pose. Or perhaps your body is perfectly content where you are. Trust the process. Let's slowly move out of the pose now using your hands. Swing your left leg up, so left knee to meet the right heel. And let's come into slowly coming backwards here. You might just walk your hands back first or find your elbows or all the way back. So we just want to find A nice stretch into that left thigh, I should say. So not dropping down if your body does not allow you and your knee comes up towards the sky. That's where just walking the hands back will suit you more so. A little compression for the lower spine here as well. And the hip flexors might be feeling it. Ensuring your breath can be smooth here. So in and out through the nose. Breathing a little more into the heart space here, opening through the chest and the heart. Sometimes one of the happiest moments in life is when you find the courage to let go of what you cannot change. And slowly come out of this shape wherever you are, just either adjusting your legs, or if you are still up there, come down onto your back and take a happy baby pose. Grab the outer edges of the soles of the feet, bring the knees down in towards the armpits, open through your hips, and then slowly release. Hands on the back of the thighs, let's rock and roll up and down. Yes, we're moving fast here. Slowly curl the spine, rock up, boat pose or half boat. Roll back and forth. Just have a little explore and experiment with your body. When you come up in this position, roll the shoulder blades down and back, so press the chest forward. Keep hold, or maybe you let go of your hands, who knows. Try it out again. Lengthen, keep more of a straight spine when you come up. Shoulder blades down and back, breathe and smile. Or your feet can touch the earth here. So smooth breaths in. Let's maybe go for the toes here. Peace fingers on the big toes and lengthen through the legs, or stay in another variation of your choice. Again, press the chest forward, roll the shoulder blades down and back, breathe, lengthen out, trust yourself. Beautiful. And then slowly release down. Soles of the feet together. Let's take a version of Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Whether you bring the soles of your feet in towards your inner thighs. Good. And then let's lengthen the legs out. Take your glutes back, so shuffle any extra bits back. Let's lengthen through the spine and take Paschimottanasana here. Intense forward fold, taking it to your own degree. Lengthen through the spine. And then exhale. Bring your chest and your heart forward. Slowly move into this pose. Maybe getting the head a little closer to the knee, or bend into the knees as you need to. Your hands can be on the outer edges of the soles of the feet, or peace fingers, big toes. However you normally practice this pose, or if you're new, you're just walking your hands, trying to lengthen out through your spine. Good. Let's slowly move out of this pose and into a wide-legged shape now with the legs. So you can turn sideways on your mat, or you can stay where you are. Just take the feet out as wide as they will allow you to. Shuffle any weight back on your glutes again. Let's slowly move into this shape by walking the hands, keeping the spine relatively straight here. Flexing the feet, kneecaps shifting up, so keep it active here. And slowly come down towards the earth. It doesn't matter where you are. Breathe in this one. Your breath will help you. So in through the nose, and maybe an exhale through the mouth. Ujjayi breath or ocean breath. A little deeper, a little stronger, just like our practice today. Good. Surrender yourself towards the earth. Again, notice if you're trying to force anything here. Notice if you're thinking, if only I could get into the posture like this person or that person, or she can or he can. Let's be content. Let's slowly move up here. Find some length. Now taking the legs, lengthen them out onto the mat. Take a little shake. Walk your hands back. Stack your hands underneath your shoulders. Let's press the hips up here. So fingertips towards the toes or the opposite way. Lift the heart up. Try to get your big toes to touch. Slowly come down. Take a moment. Let's take one more. Set yourself up here. Maybe you let the head hang down or maybe not. Lift the hips up a little higher. Press your heart up and then slowly release as you exhale. Mindfully moving out of the shape. One more. Let's do it. Press those hips up. Get those big toes together on the floor and then slowly release. Beautiful. Swing the legs around to the back again. Coming into all fours. Roll out through the spine. Always coming into this fluid movement. Anything your body asks you for. Sometimes we feel a little stagnant when we come out of those poses. Let's set up for a pigeon pose on the left side. Left knee to left wrist. Sliding that right leg back. Lowering the hips down or taking support underneath your left hip or letting your foot slide right into the hip joint. Remember, you do not have to be parallel to the top of the mat here. It's only if your body allows you to go there without any pain or strain. Melt yourself down to the earth if that feels good. Relax your shoulders, but keep active through that left foot. So flexing the toes, keeping the knee joint safe. So having the urge to grow and expand our minds isn't bad at all, or pushing ourselves a little to work towards a goal isn't bad. But when it becomes your entire universe, your entire day, it's time to let it go. When it's consuming you, if your goals are consuming your days and you don't have space to do anything else, then you can be sure enough that that's really overdoing it. It's not being content with where you are and enjoying the present moment. You're always striving for something more. So there's a balance that we want to achieve within that. And that is the meaning of Santosha, contentment. Being present with yourself each and every day. Deepen your breath here. Breathe into the discomfort maybe you feel in this pose. It's a juicy one. When you're ready, let's slowly move out. Again, bringing now the right knee to the left heel and slowly walking back, either to staying up or finding yourself supported by your elbows or all the way down. Again, just finding that stretch into the front of the thigh and relaxing back to your own degree. If you're all the way back, we get that compression into the lower spine, so that can be very healthy. Again, as long as you're not feeling any pain or strain. A big part of contentment sometimes is also surrender. And surrender implies complete trust. Sitting in your heart, open to the universe and where and how life takes you. It's more than letting go. It's a pure trust, a pure belief that actually carries you. So moving through with fluidity, with flexibility, with openness, with acceptance. These are the words that we want to tell ourselves. Finding your breath again. If you've lost it, if you've become distracted, in the breath we trust. The breath is always here to support. And slowly adjust out of this shape now. However you want to come out again, there's no one easy way. Take some wish washes with your knees. Just going and flowing from one side to the other, through the hips, through the spine. Good, let's take a twist here, knees into 90-degree angle, inhale, and then both knees over to the right, gaze over to your left, or taking any supine twist that suits your body. Aligning the spine, relaxing the belly again here, encouraging both shoulders to connect into the earth. Starting to really wind down the practice now. Let's inhale back to center, reset the hips. Take an inhale, exhale, both knees over to the left, gaze over your right shoulder. I like to confuse everyone and always go to the left, your yin side. It's all about balance, again, balancing both our yin and yang energies to be centered, to be content. Inhale, come back to center. Let's take happy baby again. Take a little movement. Try to get the sacrum down towards the earth here. And then slowly let your legs go. Let's find Shavasana now. Completely relax the body. That was a strong one. So really find a starfish position even, or whatever your body wants to do here. Let your feet roll out to wherever they want to be. Arms out long or down by the side. And maybe you choose to place a hand on your belly and a hand on your chest. Just really acknowledging yourself here and feeling the energy that you've created here through your body, through this movement practice. Movement is medicine. As we move and flow with the body, we rejuvenate every cell within the body. Maybe you feel that here as you lengthen your breath and sweep your breath from your toes to the crown of your head and feel that sense of revitalization. Connecting in with the earth beneath you, allowing every muscle in your body to relax. Finding a little meditation here. Focus your awareness on your breath, your heart space. As if you're breathing in and out of your heart. Let's gently take a few deeper breaths into the belly, into the heart space. And as we lay here in silence and meditation and relaxation, just bringing to mind what we're working with today, Santosha, contentment. And is there anywhere in your life currently where you could give the gift of contentment? A little more ease and acceptance. Perhaps that's with yourself, your body. Maybe it's within a relationship, partner, family, friends, children. Where can you cultivate more contentment? Knowing that contentment brings peace in our life. And when we feel peace, our environment is peaceful. Let's twinkle the toes, wake up the body, bring the knees in towards the chest. Take any final little movements. And let's roll over onto the right side. Give yourself a moment here. Gratitude, appreciation for all your body's been able to do. And gently bring yourself up to a comfortable seat. Bringing your palms to heart center. Acknowledging yourself, your heart, your body, and the practice of yoga. Namaste, which means the light in me sees the light in you. Have a wonderful day, and thank you all for practicing with me. Any feedback, comments, concerns, always welcome.